Hello, welcome back to Al Talks. This podcast I started 3 years ago to chronicle me starting stand up. This podcast is a weekly podcast. It comes out once a week, and this is just a small little introduction video into the podcast. So, down below in the description of each episode, you can go to my Linktree and find links to everything connected to me. This podcast is available on YouTube, which you're watching it on right now, and also on Spotify. But yeah, that is just a small introduction into this podcast and everything that goes along with it.
Hello, hello, welcome back to the podcast. In this episode, I will be talking about seeing Jordan Jensen live in the Ambassador Theatre. So, Jordan Jensen came to Dublin. Actually, give me a second. I need to do some research. I'll be back. Jordan brought her own opening acts from the US. I've heard her talk about one of the guys, Jake Velasquez, a lot. I haven't. She might have mentioned Mike Bramante, who was the first opening act. He was also the host of the show, but I probably forgot. So Mike went up first as well. The Ambassador Theatre, I've never been there. It's an interesting place. It's very on the ground. It's a very open layout. It's like there's balconies up top, but it's like a very open layout. So yeah, it's interesting. Like an awful lot of music has been on there. Like Motorhead came there, and then I seen a couple of other metal bands. I thought it was really cool. Um, So Mike went on stage. He started doing stand up. I don't know why I said it that way, but yeah, he started doing his material, and about maybe I don't know 4 or 5 minutes in, he mentioned politics, and he got booed quite badly because. I don't know why comedians are doing it nowadays. And also to kind of recap on an episode that I did a while back, give my opinion on such matters. I've been listening to several podcasts since where a lot of comedians have come out in support of what I was saying. In particular, Stavros Halkias, who I seen earlier this year, and Joey Diaz was talking about. But Joey Diaz has been always talking about how it shouldn't be brought in to comedy and whatnot. And I can't remember another podcast where they talked about it. So it's not just me that has this opinion. Other comedians with much bigger followings also have this opinion and agree with me. After that, Bowie Mike switched lanes immediately to a different topic, and he had a great set. I've never heard his stand up, but I really enjoyed it. It was great. He had some witty things to say about Ireland, because this is Jordan's first time in Ireland, and also Mike and Jake's first time in Ireland. So it was quite interesting for them to kind of get their opinion, I suppose, on how Ireland is. And then after that, Mike brought up Jake, and Jake, again, great set. Really enjoyed his jokes. I followed both of them now on Instagram, so definitely be keeping an eye on them in the future. They're great comedians. And as well, before, like Jordan Jensen, she announced the guys. She's like, "Hello, Dublin. I brought two of my boys from New York with me." And I said, it was really funny. She's like, "If you're not nice to my boys, you'll get it," which is, very motherly, protective of her, which I really thought was funny. That was very nice. And then after Jake, I think there was like a 10-15 minute break or something. And then Jordan came on stage. And she went on stage and she was like, "What's with you guys? What's going on? You seem all sad, depressed." It's like, "This is because they are." And then she said she found it very a lot of American people, when they come over to Ireland, they tend to find the Irish accent very difficult to understand. And during the show, there was a woman. Like Jordan asked the audience basically to say um, to give her an accent. Basically, if someone speaks with a strange accent for like the island of Ireland, to say something, and this drunk woman from Manchester South started like, she had a really thick Manchester accent, and she started shouting shit out. And Jordan was like, "Is that Ireland?" Everyone in the crowd was like, "No, that's Britain." And we started booing again, and everyone was, and Jordan was like, "Ah, I see," because Jordan dates a lot of like Irish Americans over in the US, and she's like, "But you don't count them as Irish." We were like, "Nope." The other thing I found weird, she was like, but halfway through the show, she was like, "I find it strange that you know who we are," and I shouted out, I was like, "We have the internet." I don't know why she thinks it's strange, like, because she's like, "Why do you have a following here?" Because thing is like, sometime I don't know when it kind of switched. It wasn't always the case, but there was definitely a shift in where U.S. stand-up comedy just started becoming really, really big. Well, it was always big in Europe, but nowadays more people that can actually like travel and tour and stuff. Like, people know who they are, and all. It's all because of the internet and viral stuff. So that was really, really good. Jordan had just recorded her special, and then she went on tour. But because I was kind of like, she just recorded her special. I don't know how much material she had left, but to be honest, like, she's already started working on a new hour, which I can't wait to see in the new special, which whenever it comes out. But Bree, yeah, just really, really looking forward. Or it was great. She worked through. She basically, what's going on there? The computer is very unhappy. I don't know why, but anyway. But yes, her material was hilarious. Like I said, I don't discuss comedians' tour material because, like I said, this will be going into a special in the future. Okay, I'm just going to pause for a second because the computer is not at all happy. Okay, maybe it'll be a bit better now. No? Okay. Well, anyway, we continue on. So, yeah, really happy with it. Was a great night. Really enjoyed myself. Very, very, very fun. It was a great tour. Really glad to have seen Jordan. I've been following Jordan, like I was saying, for quite a while at this stage. So, very, very fun night. And it was great to meet her opening acts, who are also great comedians. And what else? Yeah, so just a couple of things. I have no shows coming up. Like I said, I'm taking time off for a bit. Time off has become longer than I had initially anticipated, but it is what it is at this stage. So I will continue on my private project, which is not going well either. So we shall see how long it'll be before I get back to comedy. But in the meantime, I will continue to be talking about all things comedy related, or heavy metal related, or video game, or Warhammer 40,000. What else? Don't. Computer is still very unhappy, which is not great. Yeah, so next episode will be me talking about going to see Disturbed and Megadeth for the first time. And then the episode after that, I actually watched both the Kill Tony specials on Netflix in recent times, so I'll be discussing those in future episodes. But yeah, that will be all for this episode because computer is really not happy. But yeah, as per usual, all links down below. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening. I'll see you next week. Bye bye.